Hey folks, it is time to show you the new D25 from the Revv. I have a certificate of authenticity, which states that I have it. This one's going to Andy, but then I don't have this anymore. I guess I have to send this to... Damn it! This is built on April 3rd, 2023. It's the serial number something 20. And this is pretty. This is nice. This is the shit you get when you buy good shit. I said shit a lot. So you get this. You get the amp. You get a foot switch cable, which is really long. You get a USB cable. Why? It's a tube amp. You know why. And you usually get a foot switch, which I don't have, which switches the channels or two different gain stages and the reverb, and probably can be programmed in some way together with the built-in torpedo. I don't know. Derek didn't know. Someone knows. Probably Dan Trudeau, who built the damn thing. So what do we have? We have the Revv D20, which you know. I've done a video. Everyone's done a video. Many people use it. It's a good amp. It's a 20 watt 6V6 loaded, I think, yeah, amp. So it doesn't get ridiculously loud. Doesn't have massive headroom, but okay. And it has a built-in torpedo with XLR out, and you can change the Dyne IRs with USB. No Bluetooth, none of that. This one also doesn't have that. Now, that makes a lot of sense. And now they made it make more sense because they gave it a speaker. How relevant is it to show you all the torpedo sounds? We've heard it. It's the same stuff that is in the D20. The big question is, how good is it as a combo when you mic it? Which actually, you know what? Sometimes you might want to do. I'm not funny. So here we have it. And how do we test a pedal platform amp? Well, obviously with pedals. It has. Let's go through the controls before we go into the setup. Here we go. Gain. Clean gain. If you want a little bit more boost, it's not going to be crazy. It'll be edge of breakup-y. You kick this in, which is also foot switchable. Before you had to pull this out. But come on, how cool are the chicken heads? We got treble, middle, and bass. The middle is very important on this amp because, damn, it doesn't have a lot of mids. Volume, we know what that is, and built-in reverb, which is also very nice now, just to play with it and have fun. You don't need any pedals to have great, clean fun with this amp. Gain boost we covered. Pre-post is, does the power amp of this go through the built-in torpedo, or do we send the preamp to the built-in torpedo, and then you pick in the torpedo what kind of simulated power amp you want? We'll cover that. And then there's the built-in load right here, which means you click that in and the built-in speaker is dead. You have headphone out for practicing, output level of the torpedo, and 6 virtual cabs. Standby and power. In the back, we have also things. There's the speaker on the very right, which is 4 ohm included. There's an external speaker out. There's an and then there's a logo. Then there's send and return, which we have right now wired to a tape delay from Universal Audio, the Galaxy 74. We have the cabinet light out. So if you're using a Revv cabinet, you can actually power the light in the cab with it. That's just luxury, and who needs that? But cool. MIDI. Yes, you can fully MIDIfies it. There's USB, which is right now connected to the app or to the wall of sound, remote something. Bias testing outside for tube checking. That's cool. We have an XLR cable, which is right now not plugged in, but we will later. And then there's the foot switch, which I cannot show you because they literally forgot to send me one. Now the whole damn thing looks fucking awesome. It looks high-end. It feels high-end. It sounds high-end. I didn't want the black one because boring. It's customizable. You can actually buy it directly from Revv. I don't know if they send that everywhere. Who knows? Figure it out. But you can get really cool Tolex colors at no extra charge, or at an extra charge, or at a ridiculous extra charge. It's one of those. What do I know? You figure it out. Now, the Revv Generator 120 has a Captor X actually built in with 2 outs and, a little bit more complex. And then I have, you can't see that. I've got 2 G20s, which were supposed to be a D20 and a G20, but someone fucked up. So I've got 2 G20s in purple and turquoise. Can't see that because no camera is pointing at it. Oh, actually, right there. Right there, look. It's a purple and a turquoise G20. Why do I have 2 of them? Because, again, someone at Revv messed up. I love these guys. I make fun of them. They make good shit. Now we're going to hear it mic'd. We're miking it with a very special mic, which I love, the JZ BB29, which is actually an exact, not replica, but reissue in a way from a different company who designed it originally of the Blueberry. And I recorded a shit ton with the Blueberry. It's a killer mic. This is the BB29, exactly the same specs, but a little bit lighter and not blue. We're going to get to that in later videos. So that's hanging in front of it, slightly off center where it should be. And that's actually going into this, which is the Roxy from Grace Design. It's a pretty cool pedal-shaped high-end mic preamp. And that's going into my X4 from Universal Audio. So that's how we're testing this. I already said it is very mid-forward right out of the box. So this is a Vola Os TNC. Let's say humbucker, single coil humbucker, 5-position switch. We're not going to fiddle with all the different things it can do because... And off we go. And off we go. Now, it does sound very mid-focused. So therefore, do not expect this to be something you know. Don't expect this to be a Fender Deluxe Reverb copy, which it really isn't, because those usually have a big mid scoop. This is the complete opposite. I actually turned down the mids. Let me show you how I had fun with this thing. Turned it down quite a bit. You can crank up the reverb. So I filmed a bunch of lessons and actually used my tape delay behind me, the EchoFix EFX2 right there. And that was amazing. But since the Galaxy pretty much sounds the same, so we're going to use the Galaxy. In the effects loop. You can also run it on 5 watt to have fun at home without killing yourself. And that's absolutely bedroom level, because the 6v6s are not very loud tubes. Play with the EQ. I can't play guitar. Effects loop off. Beautifully efficient EQ. Mids in. Now that's all nice and good, but you know, once you actually record with this with DI and the Torpedo, Glenn's right in this case, and I will back him up on this. Speaker is about 70% of the frequency response. Not the feel, not the sustain, on any of this. But frequency response, the squiggly line on the EQ, that's all speaker. So this has a certain sound, and I love it. But once we go to the DI, this will sound like a much bigger amp, all because of frequency response. So next would be to go and kick in the boost. Get snappier, spankier. Chromatics, and here this one. That's way cool. So how much gain does it have? Nice. I mean, rock and rolly, okay. But obviously, you can push the crap out of this. I'm going to go back to clean. We're going to use the fundamental drive on the floor that only one camera is picking up. That's from Warriors Audio. I literally just grabbed that off the table, never played with it, have everything in the middle and the setting on crunch. That thing's about $100, and holy crapola. Does it take pedals? Well, fuck yeah! Now, if we're gonna kick this in with the extra thing there. Just some stupid €100 overdrive, whatever, and it's a nice delay, I get that, but holy crap-tastic is this thing as a combo with that speaker, just fucking phenomenal. How loud can it get for leads? I'm thinking fine. For rhythm, I mean, I'm gonna wreck my ears, but let's check it out. Okay. I mean, you're gonna kick the power amp a little bit, but realistically, That's band compatible. That's why it's not the D20 but the D25, because they pushed it a little bit more. They're getting a little bit more oomph out of those speakers. Now, at home, run it in 5, or push this button. Now it doesn't do shit. Okay, but now we can actually run it. Oh, I destroyed the mic there when I cranked it up. I'm seeing. So what you heard was total trash. Sorry. Trust me, it sounded killer, but really loud. I'm seeing a big wave. Screenshotted that for you. Now we have the volume on the front. You can run it with headphones. How cool is that? And the built-in presets that it comes with, six of them, and their Revv presets. They do not floor me. The thing is, you have direct AB of that thing in the room with a great speaker, which is whatever you saw in the intro, Celestian something. Let's just say the Torpedo software has a billion cabs, 9 IRs, get the ones that work for you, that maybe get closer to that speaker sound. That's being said, of course, you can get killer DI sounds. That's the bread and butter of the D20. But the way I'm experiencing it, I was like, I want to fiddle with that. We're not going to fiddle with that in the video, because you're already hearing what is pre-post. We'll figure out which one is pre, which one is post. It sounds much duller, much rounder, and actually much bigger than the combo. But I like the combo. So that sparkliness is kind of gone. I'm thinking kicking it in adds the power amp. So that is post now. Oh. Oh yeah, now we could add the power in the software. Sounds a lot better when you're doing post. Ah, there we go. There we go. Much better. Let's get the volume down a bit here. Okay, I stand corrected. Still too much. I like the reverb. Got a bit of, could be springy. It's a digital reverb. Okay, and then with some of this. Now I'm going to kick in that thing on the floor. I'm actually having fun. And isn't that really why we buy shit? Because we want to have fun? Yeah, wow, okay. So Leslie, bring up the software right there. So if I switch on the front panel, you will see we're going away from the 412. Well, we're staying with the 412 and we're going to a Revv 412. In some creepy basement. 212. They all sound very similar to me. You can get a much wider variety if you tap into way more cabs, which of course I could because I have access to, computer. Look at this. I mean, I have a lot of them. Like way too many. So we're not going to go there. We're going to go with whatever's included. You can get those sounds without a mic. And there's more. Look, folks, that shit works. The D20 is proven. It's been around. People use it. People record any kind of shit with it because it's super flexible as a pedal platform. It's a great clean. It's a great push clean that you can push. That's a little bit more responsive and spanky that you can push even harder with any kind of pedal. This is a, standard overdrive. Good one, Waltz Audio makes good shit. We get the tilt boost, get the tilt overdrive from Revv, get any of the colored Revv pedals, the 2, the 3, the 4, or other brands. Put something in the effects loop. Record a DI. Take it now. Take your amp easily to a rehearsal. I love the damn thing. I just want it in a different color. How much is it? I don't know. I think the D20 clocks in at 13 something now. So I'm assuming this could be 16. So we're not in bedroom player, I fiddle around with territory anymore, unless you're a bedroom player that wants to fiddle around for quite a bit more money than like a katana or something. But let me tell you, this is a shit ton more fun and deep and penetrating, that's a word, than a katana. Katana is fun, don't get me wrong. You can record, as I've shown you, with amps for $200, Blackstar W50. But this is a great tool for the gigging musician because you can just take it with you for a record at home, go to the rehearsal. Weight is very, very reasonable. I'm pointing there because that's where it's standing. It's so short. It's a great tool for today's musician. Check out the pricing below. Please check that out. That's about all I gotta say. Also, a songwriting course coming out. When you see this, probably out already. Check it out. Also, links below. Thanks to Revv for commissioning this video. This will go on to Andy so he can have fun with it. And I will pick whatever color I want. Haha. Thanks to Leslie for switching. Animals at the end.